Hi there, welcome to this tutorial. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. You are working on a Canva design, you've got the perfect shoe rack image, and you try adding some sneakers to it, but no matter how much you stretch, resize, or reposition, the sneakers just don't look quite right. Frustrating, isn't it? Well, I'm here to help. Today I will walk you through a simple Canva trick that will make your sneaker look like they are part of the original image. No awkward misalignment, no Photoshop needed. This is perfect if you are a beginner or even if you are just curious about upping your game. Don't worry, I'll take it slow and keep things super easy to follow. Alright, let's start with our base image first. Upload your shoe rack photo to Canva. If you don't have one ready, don't panic. Head to Element and type shoe rack. Okay, let's type shoe rack. Enter. Okay, then you see several shoe rack here that you can use. You just choose one and drag the image onto the canvas. Choose one and drag it to the canvas like this, then stretch the image to fill the canvas. But I will not use this one, just for your sake I'm doing this. I already prepared an image for this exercise. So I will delete this one. I'll go to upload. I prepared a sneaker image and also a shoe rack image for this purpose. So now I will drag this to fill the canvas like this. Make sure it fits nicely. You want it to act as a foundation for everything else. Think of this as setting the stage for our little sneaker magic show. Step 2. Add sneakers. Next up, we are adding our sneaker. Go back to Element and type sneakers. Type sneakers and click enter. Under graphics, you see various kinds of sneakers. Look for the one that will match the space that is provided. Make sure the one you pick will align with the space that is provided. There are a lot of them here you can actually pick from. As for me, I already prepared one in advance. So I go to upload and bring in my sneakers like this. So here's my sneakers. I'll try to resize it to match, to fit the space that is provided for it. Okay, so I go ahead to resize it and move it to fit the space that is provided for it. You can see that no matter how hard I try to make it fit into the image, it will not really work because it was not snapped along with the image. But trying to bring a different sneaker onto that image is almost an impossible task. So, but there's something we'll do that will make it work for us. I call it the little magic that will make it work for us. Alright, step 3, remove the background. Here's where things will start getting exciting. Here we'll remove the background so that our sneaker blends seamlessly into the background. The first step we'll take here is to duplicate the shoe rack image. Remember, the shoe rack image is where we're trying to insert our sneaker. We're going to make a duplicate of it. Let's right click on it. Either you right click on it, you right click, you see duplicates, or when you click on the rack image, you see duplicates under the context menu. Let's click on it, the third from left. Let's click on duplicate. Now we have our duplicate image. Let's try to align the duplicated image that is on top with the background image. How do we do this? So the best way to achieve this is to try and use the transparency button reduce the transparency of the duplicate image. Here immediately you can see that the duplicate image is not aligned. So let's move it to align with the background image. So try as much as possible to align the two images so they are in the same position. Alright, so let's go on. Return the transparency back to 100. The next step after duplicating is to remove the background. Remove the background of the duplicate image. If you are using a Pro version, the background remover is just at the top of the menu. At the top menu, you click on it, the background will be gone. But in case you are using a free version, you might not be able to have access to the background remover. So what I advise you to do is to go to Share and download the duplicate image, download it and save it to your device. Then there is a website where you can easily go and remove the background of the image. And that site is called www.remove.bg. I'll put it in the description so that you can access it easily. When you finish removing your background, upload it back to Canva. Then here, let me remove the background here, because I have access to remove background. Let me click on remove background. Alright, the background of the duplicate has been removed. To confirm this, let's click on the background, go to layers and show layers. Here you can see that the background has been removed, while on the background image, the background is still intact. Okay, so let's use the opportunity to arrange our layer stacking. The layer arrangement should be that the duplicate should be on top, the sneaker should be on the middle, and the background should be at the bottom of the stack. Alright, you can hear my neighbor's children doing their own thing at the background. I don't know if you noticed something. Our sneaker image have disappeared. Immediately we remove the background of our duplicate layer, our sneaker image disappeared. Alright, to correct this we need to do something, and that is cropping our duplicate layer. Remember, our duplicate layer is on top and is covering our sneakers. So we need to crop it out to reveal the sneakers. So here, to do the cropping, we click on the duplicate layer. Let's click on the duplicate layer. Just in case you're a little bit confused whether you're clicking on the right layer, right click on the layer and choose layer. Then pick all layers, show all layers. It will show you the duplicate layer in the layer stacking. Let's click on it. Then now let's go to the top menu bar and click on crop. Okay, you see a rectangle with 4 indicators. Let's click from the top one and drag it down to reveal our sneakers. As you are dragging, you can see the sneaker is gradually being revealed. Drag to the base of where all the canvas are sitting. Drag to the base where all the canvas are sitting, then stop. Then click done. You can see now our sneaker is part of the image background. It doesn't look as if it's out of it, it's like as if it was part of the image background. This is a little trick we can actually achieve in Canva by manipulating this image. Alright, you can go ahead and move your sneaker image. Let's move it to confirm if what we have done is correct. You can see your sneaker image is actually cutting into the base of the platform. It's cutting into the base of the shoe rack, meaning that it's part of the shoe rack. Let's position it in such a way that it looks as if it's part of the shoe rack. Okay, now I want to give you a bonus to scratch your imagination. Let's go to our layers. I already prepared a layer stack. You can pick any of them. Like here, if you go to elements and type football, you can pick any of these items, but I already done that in my layer stack. If I click on this and bring it in, I can reset this image as if it's at the back of the shoe rack, creating a 3D effect. as if this shoe rack has an actual back, but remember it's an ordinary picture. Okay, so how do I achieve that? Let's just use this image to demonstrate that. Let's go to the layer stack, right click on the shoe rack and pick layer, go to layer, show layers, look at the layer stack. This last image I picked now is on top of the layer, but for us to achieve this effect, let's drag it below the sneakers. Immediately now, if you move it, you can see it's at the back of the shoe rack, as if it's a 3D object. Let's reduce the size a little bit and move it to the back of the shoe rack. Actually, let me pick the one that I have used before, the one that I actually picked. You can search for it. It's also part of the items you find in Elements. So let me pick that one and use it. That one has a little shadow on it. Okay, so you can see it's giving the impression that there's light being casted on the object. You can see, can you beat this? Creating a realistic design in Canva. This is just to scratch your imagination. There are a whole lot of things you can achieve with this tip. Alright, and that wraps it up. You've just learned how to create a realistic design in Canva with just a few simple tricks. This technique is great for shoe racks, but you can apply it to so many other designs. Let your creativity run wide. If you found this tutorial helpful, please do me a favor. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun and easy Canva hacks. I would love to see what you've created. Feel free to share your design in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.